Alright guys, what's up? It's Let's Plays. I haven't made a video for Runescape in like forever, and they recently released for the combat beta. They released this thing. Basically, you go to this lady Death Knell, she'll teach you some training tips and shit like that for the new combat. And the reason why I'm doing this because I thought maybe it'd be kind of interesting to go through and do. And plus, you get experience with a real, like, in live game, you get experience. So that's why I'm doing this. I hope it's a good experience at least. Welcome to the Combat Academy, fellow adventurer. Can I learn about combat here? You look like you know stuff, but I could always use a hand demonstrating things to my students. Introduction to combat. Sure. Start. Sorry, you need to unequip weapons and armor and have an empty backpack before you can help me. There's a bank deposit here. Aw, man. I gotta lose all my crap. I like my crap, though. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Deposit box. Yes. I gotta be naked for this? This sucks. Ah, fucking bullshit. I'm gonna start training. It might be faster. It is faster. Alright. What is this crap? Greetings, students and guests, and welcome to the Combat Academy. Today, this adventure is going to help demonstrate the basics of combat to you all. First, we are going to show how best to get in combat. Attack it. Yeah. This is how I expect you all to engage an opponent in combat. Now let's go over the two most basic rules of combat. Rule number 1: do not die. This is more information on your health bar in the task pane at the left of the screen. No, let's continue. Rule number 2: defeat your opponent. No shit. Yeah, I don't care. Yes. And then, okay, needless to say, if you don't get hit, it's going to hurt. The hit splats currently show on your character as standards hit splat. Am I getting hurt from this? I'm not. These hit splats are ability hit splats. Abilities will be covered in a later tutorial. These hit splats are critical hit splats. Jesus. These are more information hit splats in the task pane at the left of the screen. Let's carry on. Always be on your guard. You'll never know what dirty tricks your opponent may be willing to use. Never take your foe for granted. Well, a good way to keep one step ahead of your opponent is to be well supplied. Food is a good place to start adventure. Grab some food from the table. Okay. Food table. Now let's show the class how effective food can be. Nom nom nom. As you can see, food will help you endure longer battles. Now we will see how all these elements of combat come together. Give us a moment while the adventurer gets some more food from the table. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, let's talk to her. Start a demonstration. Okay. For this demonstration, my friend here will slay a lowly skeleton with his bare hands. What? Oh, but Jeebus, die. Well, okay. That just happened. Congratulations for your impressive demonstration of combat, Lady Death Knell. Has granted you the legend rank. Yeah, so much sparkly stuff's going on. That just happened. For this session, we will be demonstrating the different combat disciplines available to you. There are 3 different disciplines: melee, ranged, and magic. Each discipline has a variety of equipment available to it. Especially weapons. Weapons will make you a more fearsome opponent. To start, my adventurer friend, we will go and get weapons from the melee equipment stand. The fuck is that? Where's that at? Oh, it's over there. Melee combat set. Hey, what is this? That's a academy scimitar. Oh, looks cool. Now let's show the class how a real adventurer uses the weapon. Okay. Do I not have my skills? As you will all see, use the best equipment you can is a good way of getting yourself at the edge of in combat. Yeah, sure. I don't think I have my. Wait a minute. I can't open this. Okay, whatever. Melee weaponry is designed for getting up close and personal with your opponent. A melee combatant will use stabbing, slashing, and crushing weapons. Next, he will show your ranged weaponry. Okay. I'm gonna get like a freaking academy short bow. Yeah, sure. Go on, stick some arrows in the dummy. 1,000, what the fuck? Range weaponry allows you to slay at a distance and run circles around your enemy. A ranged combatant can use arrows, bolts, and thrown weapons. Finally, we'll show how to use magic. Okay. Academy 1. Magic resistant. You can cast spells to inflict damage. Normally, magic spells require runes to cast, much like ranged ammunition. Some weapons, such as the wand, reduce or remove the need for runes. You can cast magic spells without a wand or a staff, but your spells will be dramatically more effective when you use one. So what do I do? Oh! Magic relies greatly on binding your opponent to keep them at a distance. Magic users will cast air, water, earth, and fire spells. Here's a refresher of what we just learned. I'm going to call out combat discipline. The veteran will search one weapon. Oh, that's easy. Let's start by attacking dummy with magic. Okay. Good work. Magic. Ranged. Hit it, bitch. Boom. Melee. Magic. Melee. Excellent. Now let's hope our student have learned what weaponry is available to them. Am I done? Yeah. What just happened? Like everything in life, combat has a natural cycle. In the previous session, we introduced the 3 combat disciplines. These interact with each other in an important pattern. Here are 3 skeletons, each representing one of the 3 combat disciplines. Listen carefully as I explain the relationship each discipline has to others. Melee attacks are most effective against range armor. However, they're ineffective against mage armor. Range attacks are most effective against mage armor. They're ineffective against melee armor. Lastly, mage attacks are more effective against melee armor, less effective against range armor. This is what known as the trade as a combat triangle. I knew this shit. It may seem like a lot to take in, but just remember, melee has the edge against ranged. Range has a better chance against magic, and magic better against melee. If you remember these simple rules, you can better prepare yourself for fighting different opponents. We're now demonstrating how quickly an experienced combatant will react to the combat triangle. My friend here will now attack each one of the skeletons. Equip yourself, adventurer. Okay. Where's my melee? Oh, I already got my melee. Oh, I got that set on. Ah, boom. Excellent. Now attack the ranged skeleton. Oh, I need my ring. Oh. Wait, ranged skeleton? So I'm gonna use melee. Yeah, melee. No. Excellent. Attack the ranged skeleton. I'm doing this, but he telling me to do it. Excellent. Attack the melee. Oh, I need mage now. Boom. Excellent. Attack the melee skeleton. You keep telling me some shit over and over. Boom. Great. That was a prime example of how to best manipulate the combat triangle. Learn it. It will save your life. Yeah. Am I done? Guess not. For this session, we will be identifying and exploiting your opponent's weaknesses. First, you need to understand the different weapons inflict different kinds of damage. There are 3 types of weapons of 3 types of damage you can deal with melee weapons. Weapons such as daggers, spears, and short swords have stabbing points. Long swords, battle axes, and scimitars have slashing blades. And finally, maces, warhammers, and mauls have crushing heads. Let's further inspect a typical melee weapon. The blade or head of the weapon indicates whether it is suited to stabbing, slashing, or crushing. More information available to this. Yeah. No. Let's continue. Now we shall cover a ranged weaponry. The damage you could cause will depend on the ammunition you use. Short bows and shield bows use arrows. Pistol crossbows and heavy crossbows use bolts. What the fuck is pistol cross? What the fuck? Thrown weapons and damage type in themselves. These include knives and javelins. Let's look at a typical range weapon. Arrows, bolts, and thrown Thrown projectiles each cause damage in different ways. More information, yeah. Let's continue. Finally, the different kind of spells. Air spells, water spells, earth spells, fire spells. Now let's examine a magic spell. Your spellbook will tell you which element a spell belongs to: air, water, earth, or fire. Yeah. No, I think this. No. Okay. First glance, you may notice what your opponent is vulnerable to. You will need to inspect your enemy carefully. Let's look at how to do that. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's what it does. When you know what your opponent... when you know what you're looking for, you can read your opponent like a book. In this case, we can identify that our opponent is ill-equipped for defending against melee with a specific weakness towards slashing weapons. More information is available, yeah. So let's continue. An opponent who has specific weakness to stabbing, slashing, and crushing weapons will be almost as weak to melee weapons in general. Likewise, have a strong weakness to arrow or bow or throwing weapons make your opponent broadly poor against ranged weapons. And of course, a specific weakness to air, water, earth, or fire also indicate a general weakness to all magic spells. Exploiting the specific weakness can give you an upper hand, but failing that, you should use one of the other damage types in the same combat discipline. In your travels, you should expect to meet formidable opponents that do not show a weakness. Then any combat discipline will be equally effective. Now let's demonstrate how to exploit the weakness your enemy shows. Inspect your